Hey, buddy.
How you doing, man?
How you doing?
How you doing, guys?
My guy,
Nice to
you
see
my guy.
So I want to get you answers. I always try to. You guys are nothing but respectful with me, so I had to talk to a couple people here about probation. So what were your questions? I think I got answers for you. I want to make sure I answer your right questions.
Oh, what were my questions?
Yeah.
Well, they were impeding our way to, do our business in the probation office.
Did you guys have business there?
Yeah.
What were you guys doing?
We're
at
going to
probation?
504, yeah.
Documenting the building.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that building, from what I was told, I'll explain it to you. That's considered not open to the public because it's only for probation. So that's why they have that security checkpoint. They don't consider that a lobby. It's just a security checkpoint.
Okay.
And the reason, there's a couple of reasons I asked, because I don't know all the answers. So what I was explained is that there's people going in there for mental health treatment. There's people going in there for some counseling, all kinds of other stuff. So it's truly a secure building there. And that's why they didn't let you
You
guys.
think maybe they could, ask them like put up a sign?
I don't disagree.
Like they have a sign, but it's kind of off to the right.
Sure.
You can't see it at all.
And we can work
Yeah.
on those things. And like I said, I know they asked you to leave and you guys complied, and I appreciate that. And hey, I don't disagree with you. So we'll work on trying to get some signs and doing some other stuff there because I know you guys weren't there to cause any problems.
Right.
And I appreciate you. And does that answer your questions a little bit? I wanted to try to get you
pretty
to.
much.
So that's my main thing. You guys been, like I said, I have no problem with you guys. You guys come ask me anytime.
Well, we're headed down to the courthouse next.
Okay.
So if we have any problems, they're going to call you guys then, and you guys will come down
Yeah,
there.
because we're not going into the actual courtroom.
No courtrooms,
The
nothing.
actual area, we're just going to
You want to go in the library?
For sure.
Sure.
That was all we would have went in, and it would have been 2 seconds. The officer would have let us out, and we can go in that building. I don't know what you heard. Maybe that's wrong,
And what they explained to me is what I just told you. Because of the programs and the treatment stuff that goes on there, they don't consider that a lobby, and that's why that checkpoint's there. They don't let people in there that have legit business. And what I mean by legit business, not that you guys aren't legit, but people that are actually going into probation that have, probation officers or treatment officers, things like that. So, but I understand. So you guys, and I'll try to make smooth transition. You guys know, obviously, we already talked about the courthouse and the rules. You guys already know that. Anything you want me to clarify ahead of time?
No, just we're going in non-court areas.
We're just only going in non-court. It says that we're not allowed to go in jail houses, so I can think that's considered down there, right?
What's that?
The jailhouse, it's over there, right?
Yeah, the actual
Okay.
jail itself.
Yeah.
Like we talked about before. This is the lobby, and this floor, the second floor up here is the courthouse. Obviously, they have courthouses and courtrooms and stuff, but some stuff open to the public, and I'm okay with that. It makes sense.
I mean, how would they know I wouldn't have business? How do they know I wasn't on probation when I walked through the doors? How do they know?
Well, usually you have cards and they have appointments that they have set up. Like guys, so like if I'm in probation, they have a list of who's coming in there.
Okay.
It's been a while since I worked over there or helped out and anything,
Yeah.
But we used to always have lists. I'm assuming.
So if I didn't have the camera, I would have still been able to go in there
I'm
then?
thinking they would have still asked what your business was. And
No, they were letting us go. They were letting us.
go until
Okay.
they
That's
see
the reason.
Yeah.
I always thought they checked, and I could be wrong. Like I said, I haven't worked over in a long time.
But the law actually does state that only jail houses and courtrooms, courthouse, courtrooms.
Sure.
That's what the actual law says, and like tanning beds and bathrooms. That's
It makes
the only
sense for
place, yeah.
security.
And he
That's
threatened me
the
with
place I
trespassing, and
I
trespassing
can
really
actually
couldn't
go
be
in there.
trespass because ILCS 721-3 says during business hours.
So,
Yeah.
but and that's a good point there. And
That
I'm
is
just going to tell you
considered public forum.
what I was told about that, like the whole when security asks you to leave. As soon as security asks you to leave, that's when that steps in place. It's not trespassing until they tell you to leave.
For lawful reasons, they can just tell you to leave. I don't want you here because you're assured.
They
They
say, I
can
don't
just
want you
say,
here because they say you're causing a disturbance.
what
or
disturbance? They
something.
cause disturbance with
Yeah,
us.
they actually have to have
No, I'm just explaining, I'm not disagreeing with you guys. I'm just explaining that's why they ask you to leave. And we can ask anyone to leave if we feel there's being a disturbance.
For sure.
I guess it's kind of in the eye of the beholder. You
Yeah.
guys have no problems. You guys been nothing but polite with me,
Oh, yeah.
so I don't have any beef with you. And I'll answer any questions.
So if they let like a general member of the public go in there, they would have to let me with my camera in that probation office. Then you're saying
Well,
this,
they ask you if you have business there, correct?
and I don't have to answer
Yeah,
them.
that is my business. I'm doing
But-
the
But
story.
they're allowed to deny people entry.
But I don't have to answer them. People though, they
If
say,
you
"What's
don't-
your
if you-
business
if
here?"
you
I say,
don't-
"What is your?"
If you don't answer, then of course they won't let you in. And those are all our choices that we make. But like I said, you guys been nothing but nice. As far as going over to the other courthouse, Is there anything you want me to do to try to make things smooth over there? Like I said, you guys,
I mean, if you want to give them the heads up or whatever,
I can do that for you guys.
Just
If
tell
they,
them,
listen,
we're not going.
We're not asking for our rights though. This is our rights.
yeah, I know,
We're
but
not
if
asking.
if I can smooth things over
For sure.
and help you out, like I said, we're talking.
Right.
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
Obviously,
appreciate it.
so, but I can try, if you run into a snag over there,
Okay.
obviously, we like to clarify things.
For sure.
That's what we're doing now.
Yep.
And that's what I'll do over there. So
Alrighty.
if you run into a snag, if you guys just let them know, I just ask this, if they ask you to leave,
Okay.
if you want to just step out just long enough, I'm here, I'm not
Right.
far away.
For sure. That's
I can
why we were
clar- I
just
can- no, I
walking.
can
That's why we
clarify,
walked.
I can go take care of and answer any questions that come up that way.
Right.
But
Alrighty.
if you give me just a minute, let's see, we're all on the same team here, you guys are doing your job. I don't have, you guys are doing, I'm not trying to mess with you.
Thank you,
So
sir.
We'll work with you.
Thank you.
And if you run, like I said, if you run into a snag, just give me a holler, and I'll come right over. And
Thank you.
We'll let those guys kind
And we
of know.
shouldn't keep having to take your time up neither. This is
Yeah, we
this is
shouldn't have to
nonsense.
wait.
I would tell
We're
you,
just guys with cameras. You know what
We're
are
learning. Hey,
we're learning.
We
Yeah.
learn from you guys.
For
You guys-
sure.
I learn stuff all the time.
Good.
I have no problem learning for you guys. Like you said, the signage, that's something we're gonna fix.
All right.
But I appreciate it, guys.
New
Like I
thing
said,
every day.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
But if you, like I said, if you run any snags over there, I'll clarify everything and then we'll get right through it.
All right, buddy.
Just give me a minute.
Thank you very much.
All right, and I'll be right here and I'll try to call, you're gonna go to the old courthouse.
Yeah, the 420 West Main.
I'll make a quick call, say, hey, you guys are coming over there.
For sure.
And then if there is any questions, I'll come on right over.
All right, man.
I'll try my best to make it to where we're all on the same page.
All righty.
I got no beef with you guys. I like you guys.
Thank you, sir.
You guys been nice.
Thank you.
Yep. Anything.
Are you guys on Facebook or YouTube?
We got a YouTube. Rock for Metro Press.
Is that on the
Audits.
YouTube channel?
Yeah. Yep.
But I will.
Gotta go check
I
out
did,
basically on my angles.
I did the
look.
administration building the other day. We went to the administration building, and we just did City Hall. They were great there. The security guards kind of gave us a little conflict at the end, but it was fine.
Yeah, you've always been very cool.
They said they weren't calling the police. We would have stuck around. If the police were called or something, we would have stuck around. Because we're not trying to leave or nothing, you know.
I saw you guys. I was like, oh, same guys. Hey guys.
Yeah, they were giving us
Okay.
a
No, for us.
down there.
That's good. You're,
I want to make sure I didn't give you guys bad advice, you know what I mean?
Hey, yeah.
I wasn't quite 100. I don't know if I've been in there in 5 years, so.
And that's what
You know.
And they let general public go in there. We just confirmed it, so there's no reason why they're impeding us from going in there just to gather our story and leave. It would have been 3 minutes. You got up. I got it all on video. You'll see our story.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. They're trying, you know.
You guys get a lot of these.
Yeah, I know, they're doing it.
I just started like a month ago. I got 200 subs. So I mean,
that's not bad.
what can you do? We just started a month ago. You know, a lot of hate, but I'm not out there for hate. You know, so I'm not out there for that. You know.
Have you noticed, like, anything we do, people just try to find reasons to hate each other over?
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
drives me nuts.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
It's like when we unite, it's when we do good.
yeah. They won't acknowledge you and highlight you, and it won't get as much views. You know, I just posted a video on how good you guys were, and I got 68 views, 1,300 views on the other one, and
We go outside and fight, you're gonna get a
we
million
got a
views.
lot of views. You know, yeah.
Those are the ones that go viral on YouTube, unfortunately. It's
Yep.
crazy stuff.
Yeah.
People like terrible things.
Yeah, they do.
I like happiness.
I do too, man. Yeah. You can't stay in the dark for everything. You know, everything's gonna come to the light. You know, eventually. You know, the darkness gotta come. You know, gotta end.
That's why I'm happy we got
If
these.
you guys have any questions, you guys let me know. I'll come over and clarify what you guys.
All right,
You guys
buddy.
can do this.
But next time we're not gonna have you here. You know, we're gonna go do our own thing too. You know, so there's gonna be.
Yeah, they might.
What we always want to do is obviously, you guys.
And we will defend ourselves too, to the extent of the law too. You know, to the point of the
With
law.
most things,
Right.
we can just, we can talk through most of it.
For sure.
So, you know, if the
Exactly.
security stops, they're allowed to stop you.
For sure.
They're allowed to have people leave. But if it's something we can meet in the middle on,
For sure.
explain things. Just like, that's where we want to be.
Right.
We don't want to have any actual
No.
disturbances. Like,
Yeah.
You guys are just, but like I said, we learn from you guys.
All right.
You know, we learn, you guys learn from us. We all try to find that happy medium,
Exactly.
respecting everybody's rights, because that's what we care about.
The most.
That's part of
That's-
my job.
It's your job, yeah.
It's
Yeah, it is.
protecting everyone's rights, and
is.
that's why I appreciate you guys talking.
Thank you.
And if you run into a snag, because when this happened, we learned too.
Right, and we're doing this a little different than any more auditors. If you notice that, we got our own twang to it. You know, we're just not, you know, we're just
But I'd like to obviously
Conversation
take,
always is
to
the best way to
learn
go, though.
exactly.
and make
Yes.
sure guys understand, because sometimes, you know, like I'll tell you when you guys first came here.
For sure.
We have the signage up there for like, no, that's meant for the courthouse. They always
For
kind of
sure.
kept it there, but after we were talking, we're like, no, you're right, this is the lobby area. And that's what we try to adjust things.
Adjust it, yeah.
And we learn from each other.
For sure.
We're like, yeah, we can make this work.
Thank you, buddy.
We want to do the same.
And this is my hometown. I care about this town the most, you know. So
the actual code for it, 720 ILCS 526-4, that tells us like where you're not allowed to record.
Yeah, and he's on body cam. He'll probably watch this later or something.
I'm not gonna watch it.
He said, I'm not going to watch it.
Yeah, I'll be on your page, watch.
For sure.
We'll
For
do our best
sure.
to try to always
Can I get your name for the record? I get your body cam.
meet with
Can I get your name for the record? Get your body cam.
Oh, Warmouth.
Warmouth. Okay.
And you
Well, that's
remember-
my cousin's name. So
You
yeah.
remember Mike?
Yeah,
Tim
Yeah,
Warmouth.
Okay, just make sure.
Yeah, I don't know if you're related to him or not. Tim Warmouth.
I know Tim.
You do? Yeah.
Little Tim, Big Tim.
Big
Chris.
Tim. Yep. That's my whole family. Yep.
No, but we'll get you guys all squared away. And like I said,
Alrighty.
we all learn, so whenever there's things that, whenever there's some disagreement or misunderstanding.
For sure.
We try to get to where it's right. So just
Thank you,
we'll keep
buddy.
doing what we're doing here to get to everybody on the same page.
Thank you, bud. Thank you,
Thanks,
guys.
And like
You
I
guys
said,
are
if
awesome.
there's any problem, we'll reach out to them and say, hey, these guys are coming here to do their thing.
Right.
Just so if they understand, hey, these guys are good guys, they're just doing
Right.
what people can do.
Right.
So we'll make sure we're all on the same page. If there is a problem, I'll come over there.
All right, buddy. Thank you.
Nice talking to
You guys
you
are
guys.
awesome.
See you
You
guys.
guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. Thank you.
You guys be good.
Thank you.
Everyone-